So I call to order this monthly meeting of the Board of Voter Registration and Elections of Beaufort County. The time is 2 p.m. So let's start off with saying the Pledge of Allegiance. With the flag. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty. To get us started, we have a guest with us today, Mr. McEllen, County Counsel from District 10 in Hilton Head Island. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
I wanted to ask if you wanted to address the board or speak.
Not until I hear something.
Okay,
I'm happy to be
fine,
here. I have the responsibility under the Community Services Committee for liaison to this board, and I've had contact with them in the past, and I wanted to today renew that contact. We move ahead into the 2021. I must say that the influence that the board had during the last presidential election was really terrific, particularly as it related to setting up additional early voting locations, and in particular the one on Hilton Head. That was really a great accomplishment and was met with huge approval on the part of everyone who lived in this community because two reasons. One, they didn't have to drive out to Bluffton, and two, the way that it operated and the staff that was there was simply exemplary. So I was very happy to see that we could accomplish that. And I'm happy to be back attending these meetings. I hope to attend more in the future.
And thank you for your help in your part in getting that Hilton Head precinct set up.
All I did was get the money, you know.
All righty, so we don't have a lot on the agenda for this meeting, but the first order of business is to approve the meetings from our April 28th, 2021 meeting. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Caroline? Do I hear a second?
Second.
Craig? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed? All right, the motion is approved. With there being no unfinished business or committee reports, the floor is yours, Marie. All right.
Do we have any committee reports? No. Wow. Okay. Well, this may be the shortest meeting in meeting history. Well, we do need to make a couple of decisions, and I'm not sure, Jean, if you're gonna bring this up or if you want to discuss it under new business, is how the board plan on meeting going forward. And you may want to do all of that before we move on to the director's very tiny, small report. And also, typically the board doesn't convene in, what's that, July and August, I believe? Right. You need to discuss whether or not you want to continue to hold monthly meetings during the summer break, or if you want to actually have a physical break.
Okay, I agree. Let's start with how to proceed with to continue virtual meetings or in-person meetings. My understanding is the county is about to open up 100%. They'll be fully reopened within the next week or so, right, Marie?
They're open. We're open.
Okay, they're open. So we just need to decide if we want to continue virtually or move to in-person meetings again. Any thoughts? Yes, Jim.
It might serve this board well if we know who has been fully vaccinated.
It doesn't matter tomorrow.
I think it matters.
It matters.
Why does it matter?
Let me just make a quick statement. We have recently passed an ordinance on 3 readings, allowing for committees to continue to meet virtually or in person, or to have a hybrid meeting where some of the people will meet in person and others can join in virtually. So we have the authority now in the county to do that, not only for the committees, but for the full council as well, which is a giant move forward in technology, considering that it's no longer 1950, but it's actually 2021. So we're all very happy to say that people who may find that they have an extreme situation or an emergency situation, or they may be traveling somewhere, won't have to miss a vote, nor will they have to miss the deliberative process simply because they can't appear in person. So the committee and boards can meet in person, virtually, or in a hybrid form, in person and virtually combined.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that being said, I like hybrid. I want to move to in person. That's just my personal opinion. But I think that if there are those members that would rather continue virtually, I like the hybrid format, and I think that we're already set up for that. What do you think?
So, the 2 choices are hybrid or virtual, because hybrid means we're going to meet in person, and I go for hybrid. I don't like virtual meetings, but I do understand that people are traveling. Sorry.
Well, hybrid means some will meet in person and the others will be virtual.
Correct.
Yeah, if they choose to, or if they're out of town, or whatever the case may be. Caroline, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I like the hybrid. I think it's important that we open up and the community can join us if they choose to. I sit on a couple of other boards and commissions, and it really is helpful to have the public voice their opinion or their concerns. And it's kind of problematic to do that in a completely virtual setting.
Beverly, were you going to say something?
I was just reflecting on the comments that Jim made. I don't know how relevant it is to you for the board to know who is completely vaccinated or what. I don't know whether that's a violation of their own personal rights, but it makes me a little bit comfortable to know that the person sitting next to me has received the vaccinations. I don't know. I'm just bringing that up. I know that Jim kind of broached on that, but I don't want us to ignore his concern. I think we need to discuss it.
Beverly, with the hybrid, then folks that are not comfortable attending in person can continue to attend virtually.
Right, I'm comfortable attending in person. I want to attend in person, but I also want to know that the other people in the room have taken some precautions for my safety. So that's my dilemma, you know.
I think that the meeting will probably be held in county council, and county council do have the barriers up for those people, and just in case if the person next to you is not vaccinated, you will be protected by the security shield. What do you call that?
The partitions, there's plexiglass partitions.
Right, so that's, I'm assuming that's where we will resume our meeting, would be in county council.
Right, I'm in favor of the in-person. I like the fact of looking across and speaking directly to my colleagues, and I like the fact that the public can attend and can participate more fully if we are in person. So maybe we should just put it to a vote, you know.
Yep, I just need a motion.
I move that we meet in a hybrid, virtually / in person as the commissioner desires.
I second.
Second. Okay. Beverly, thank you. All in favor? All opposed? All right. The motion is accepted. We will move to a hybrid starting next month. Marie, it cut out a little bit when you were speaking about that. Do they usually take off June, July, and August, or just July and August?
July and August, 2
Okay.
months.
Okay.
Unless,
So,
there's a need for a call meeting, if something should come up before that time, you will always have that option to do a call meeting.
all right. Do we have a motion regarding whether or not we have July and August meetings?
I still move.
You move that we do not have meetings those months?
I move that we do not meet during the months of July and August.
Do I have a
And-
second?
And
Second.
I'll second.
also to have necessary call meetings if necessary, call meetings if necessary.
Okay, and Craig, you second? All right, all in favor? All opposed? All right, the motion is accepted. All right, now that that is taken care of, Marie, the floor is yours.
Okay, all right. The only thing that I have that's I guess came up since the last board meeting is the fact that we did have an assessment done by the South Carolina Homeland Security Division. It was a partnership between the South Carolina Election Commission and Homeland Security. And what they did was came out to our location. Actually, they are going to all 46 counties and evaluating or assessing the physical security needs of our departments. And if you can remember some of you will remember about 4 or 5 years ago, they did an assessment and they made some recommendation, and we pretty much complied with almost everything that they recommended. We still are a little bit short on the parameters security system. So we will be working with the facilities department on getting that accomplished, not just in the Beaufort office, but also the Bluffton office. And I'm not sure about Hilton Head, because Hilton Head is only going to be used as an absentee location right now. And so the same type of needs may not be required. And I think they do have some cameras, internal cameras there. I don't know about the exterior on Hilton Head, but I know the Bluffton being a full service office and Beaufort being a full service office, that we need to go ahead and try and accommodate that request, which would be for all of our benefits.
Do each location have the buzz-in capacity that we have now at the Beaufort office?
Say that again?
Do each location have the buzz-in process that you have at the Beaufort office?
No.
Are there any plans to get that at the other offices?
The Bluffton office is on schedule to have it done. I'm not sure when that's going to be accomplished. Of course, Hilton Head that's not our building, so we're not going to have a whole lot of say-so on what goes on there. And we're only there for a specific period of time. And other than that, the Bluffton office will have the buzz-in option and some type of outdoor security as well, monitoring system.
And you
When is
said
that
currently we don't have the outdoor system at either location?
And at Bluffton, we don't yet, but we have already placed a request for that to be done, and it should be done soon if it has not already been done. I haven't gotten a final report to say that it was, but I know that it has been ordered and the equipment was supposed to have already been bought, but whether or not has been installed, I don't know that yet.
But your office does have the outside security system.
Not yet. That's one of that we're working on.
Okay.
Okay. So that was gonna be my question is when will those get done? But you said the equipment's already been ordered, so hopefully soon.
Soon.
I don't know how long. I don't know how long those things usually take with the county.
Why are you laughing? I know that the facilities department have a lot on their plate, so I'm hoping that they will get to it as soon as they can.
Okay. Is that the end of your report?
Pretty much it, unless we have any questions from our viewers, or if you guys have any question. It's pretty much business as usual along here. We are still trying to finish up with our facility in the back in our warehouse. We are expecting a visit from the State Election Commission any day now. And so there are going to be a lot of activities going on in the back with some upgrades to our equipment. And that's all that's going on right now. We did, I think at the last meeting, we talked about the additional security space that we are hoping to move in sometime in the very near future. Mr. Clifford reported on that in the facilities committee, from the facilities committee report last month. And I have not gotten another update on that. I was just told by Mr. Clifford that when he spoke with Mr. Rosenau that we should be able to move over some of our equipment over within the next 6 months. So
Great.
the next 6 months will put us smack dab in the middle of November, which of course, you know, we will hopefully or possibly be having a countywide election in November. So anything that's coming close to around about that time, we're not going to be able to do anything. So it will have to take place, any move will have to take place after that election.
Okay. Who just called in?
This is Aline. I just got in and I had to use my phone to call in.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I was also talking when Mr. Atkinson joined us, so I just want to say welcome, Mr. Atkinson. Thank you for being here. Does anybody else have anything to add or any more questions?
Jean, I have a question. Marie,
Sure.
maybe you can help. The initial training for the new members, you know, we spoke to the SEC, and you know, I know due to COVID, it's been delayed, but like Jean's coming up on September to where she will be out of out of regulations. So is there any way to like expedite training for those of us who have not received any training whatsoever?
I will follow up on that for the new board members. I received an email about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you guys should have received one too about that training for new board members. And but I haven't heard anything. You must understand too that the training director is no longer there at SEC. So I'm sure that's probably what's causing the delay in you all getting your new board members training.
Yeah, because our 18 months are coming up. So that's
Yeah.
when the cutoff is. If we haven't been trained, then we're in trouble. And you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I will follow up on that this afternoon to see where we are with that. And I was hoping that they could have just done it virtually and you all could just
It's
come
just the
on
in-person
sometime
training,
in the
Carolina. I
afternoon.
mean, we've done all.
we've
Yeah.
done all the other
Yeah.
little elective training. Like I think we've done every single one of them. but we need to have the actual core training.
Required.
Yeah.
That was
They
really good.
are proposing going back to in-person training sometime in July. So those core classes will probably be offered in July. And I think, Chris, you can jump in on this. Didn't they send up an agenda on that?
The two core classes, the 2-day duties of elections and election administration, July 12th, 13th, and 14th is in person in Columbia. Ms. Felix, Dr. Furman, and Ms. Mitchell are in those classes. They have not set a location yet. They were trying to find a larger location.
Okay, well,
Beginning.
by the beginning.
Chris,
So give them the dates again, Chris, so that they can put that on their calendars, because it is in person, which probably require you to spend overnight.
Yes, ma'am. The dates is July 13th for the election administration class. That's an all-day class from 9 to 4:30. I'm sorry, that's the July 12th class.
Okay.
The July 13th and 14th, the 2-day class is the duties of voter registration. And that's from 9 to 4:30. And you three are signed up for both the classes. I just got to find out where in Columbia it's going to be at, then I can start the reservations for y'all.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Christina.
Hi.
Yes, Bernadette. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Mitchell.
Well, you know what? I am so glad that I rushed to send you an email because I sort of like panicked and freaked out since I'm new on the board and I don't like to be a failure. So I just wanted to apologize that I didn't understand. And I was like, well, I may as well, just give it up because I'm not going to be able to. But I did send you an email. To let you know that I'm going to still be a part, and I hope you received it. And I also sent something to you also, Ms. Smalls, because I thought that, I didn't take the classes that I would have been in trouble.
A lot of folks are in trouble right on about now, Ollie, because of the
Everyone
pandemic.
is.
So
You are not alone.
I didn't know, so I just want you all to know that, I'm glad to serve, and I would like to continue to serve since I've heard the news that I wasn't the only person. I thought maybe I was the only one.
Nope. We all need the in-person. Caroline and I have completed a bunch of the classes. I think we're good there, but the in-person, everyone is in trouble. They told us there's 17 board members statewide that are all overdue already. And so we're like, okay.
All
So,
right.
all right. Bernadette?
Marie, what is the status of the vacant board seat?
I don't have a report on that. Of course, that's not up to us, it's up to the delegation. And I don't know what's going on there. So it's still vacant.
I just wanted to ask Chris whether it's one or two courses that the veteran board members have to take. It's just one or two?
One.
Just
For
one, ma'am.
continuing education,
Right,
it's just one a year.
okay, because I did take that one, and thank you for the certificate.
All righty. Anyone else? Okay. With nothing else, our next board meeting is scheduled for June 23rd, 2021 at 2 p.m. in person. I think Marie said in the county council chambers, so that's where we'll plan on meeting. If that changes, of course, you guys will get an email. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I move that we join the meeting.
All right, thank you, Beverly. The time is 2:24 and this meeting is adjourned.